And welcome back to the Morning Blend, where we are in the kitchen cooking with Thunder Bay. Well, with big holidays like Mother's Day, there's one thing moms shouldn't have to do, and that's the dishes.
A lot of other things too, but that's a good start. And so what do? You have to take her to Thunder Bay. She won't have to do the dishes, the shopping, the cleanup, nothing, because they have a delicious brunch there, and Chef Mike Stigler is here to feature why they will be offering this Mother's Day, which is this delicious turkey, and great dinner as well, right?
Exactly.
Same day?
Yeah, we're going to be having our Sunday brunch going on from 9 until 4, and then traditionally people like to go out in the evening on Mother's Day as well, so we're going to be having a couple of nice dinner features going on that night too. We're going to have chili glazed sockeye salmon, and we're going to also have Parmesan crusted prime rib on for dinner features, in addition to our brunch, which will be going from 9 until 4.
That sounds fantastic.
So, yeah, should be good stuff.
Do people need to make reservations?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I would highly recommend that you make your reservations as soon as you can. You know, probably like right now. I would say would be a good time to do it, because
we'll put the number up at the end.
Operators are standing by.
We fill up rather quickly, so if you want to get in, now would be the time to do it.
This smells delicious. What are you making here?
Well, it's a good thing it smells delicious, because the whole studio is going to smell like this all day. But we are making apricot glazed turkey, which is something that we put out one other time in the years past, and the mothers just loved it. So we want to give people what they want on Mother's Day. So I'm going to kind of show you how we put together this glaze that goes on the turkey first.
You can do this at home too.
Before I do the big reveal on the actual turkey itself, I'm going to show you how we do the glaze. So the glaze is real simple. What you start off with is just basic apricot preserves, like what you would get in the store. It's real simple. Apricot preserves, all it is apricots, a little bit of fruit pectin to kind of thicken it up, and then some sugar. And then we just scoop this apricot preserves right into a little saute pan. And because it's got a lot of sugar in there, you want to keep it on a really low heat.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and stir that up, and you'll see as that gets heated, it kind of melts down and almost forms a glaze on its own, just like that, as it melts. And that's, you know, a kind of trick that you can do for other types of preserves too, if you wanted to do peach or even blackberry, other things like that for other applications. Just get yourself some nice fruit preserves, melt them down over a really low heat, and then you can make your little additions to that as you see fit. Now, what we're going to add in here is a little bit of grained Dijon mustard, just to kind of give it just a little bit of kick. So we're going to put a little bit of that in there as well.
Is grained different than what you buy in the store?
Yeah, the grained kind of has a little bit more of a spicy kick to it, you know, as opposed to like the Grey Poupon, which is traditionally rather smooth. So we're going to go ahead and stir that all together, and you can see how that's starting to get nice and flavorful and colorful in there. And then to that, we're going to add in, just to kind of thin it out. Watch out now. This is the turkey over here. We are going to take our turkey baster.
I mean, that's what it is.
She's singing.
And we are going to add a little bit of the juice from this turkey is going to go directly into the sauce, just so that we get it to kind of the thickness that we want to get it, because you don't want it to be too thick, and you don't want it to be just straight preserves, or it's going to be a little bit extra sweet. So we're going to add a little bit of that in there, stir it around until you get it to just about that right texture. Yeah, it thins it out, and then you're also adding some of that delicious turkey flavor right in there as well, which kind of helps to kind of tie the whole thing together. So we're going to do that, give this turkey a little base as long as we're over here in this neighborhood.
Would you have really cooked it in a pan like that?
No, what I did this morning is I put it in the oven and roasted it. I had it covered with aluminum foil, and I uncovered it to kind of get that color on there, and then I rubbed it down with just some of the straight preserves when it was uncovered, to kind of help it kind of brown up a little bit.
What time did you start that?
Oh, it was probably about 5:30 or so this morning, nice and early.
So this pan is just for show? This
is kind of for show, yeah. It's an effective way of heating it up also. Why you got to call me out? What's up?
Well, I just want to make sure I didn't need to start putting my turkey in this kind of pan and transfer it.
All right, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to make a little room over here.
Okay.
And now, see, we got a lot of moisture in the bottom of the pan. And even if you were doing this in the oven, you still want to keep moisture in the pan so that your turkey doesn't get dried out. And this is just turkey breast, okay? There's no dark meat or anything allowed in here. So you see the kind of the way the grains are going on the turkey this way, the long way? You want to kind of cut it across the grain, sort of like so. And you're going to cut it down, and it's going to fall apart, and it's going to all fall directly into our nice juice that we have down there in the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to take a little bit more of the juice that's on the bottom of the pan, and we're going to kind of glaze this guy up a little bit here.
What do you cook yours at? 325, 350?
325 covered, and then we take the cover off, rub it down with a little bit of the fresh apricot preserves, and then you want to bring the heat up to about 350 and go for just kind of finish it up until it gets nice and dark on the top.
And it won't dry out, huh?
No, it won't dry out.
Let's talk about what else you have on the Mother's Day brunch, the buffet, because there's lots of delicious stuff along with this apricot glazed turkey, because you've got delicious desserts here. They look like brownies, or is that fudge?
Those are fudge brownies, a little bit of both
Yum.
with pecans on it. So we're going to have brownies out there. We're going to have all sorts of fresh baked breads, things like that. We're going to have muffins and cookies, and Chef Dino is going to be out there making omelets. We're going to have French toast. We're going to have chef carved salmon, actually, the cedar planked salmon. We're going to have a chef out there actually carving the salmon. We're going to have sliced prime rib. We're going to have sliced ham. It's going to be a huge feast, and it's going to be running from 9 until 4.
Just what Mom deserves.
On Mother's Day. Yeah, it definitely is.
Fantastic.
So, like I said, I highly recommend that you make some reservations soon because we're going to be filling up rather quickly.
Okay,
Look
better
at that.
make some
And
reservations.
that's the brunch. For dinner, I'm going to give you the information now because brunch is served from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're talking, of course, about Sunday, May 11th. Get it on your calendar. Make your reservations now. Dinner from 4 until 9. Okay, so brunch 9 to 4, dinner from 4 to 9. Make your reservations by calling 262-523-4244. You can also find out more online. They're conveniently located right off of Interstate 94 and 164 exit 294. How is it?
That glaze is so good. It's very light.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of tanginess.
Good
Real
stuff.
good.
Happy
good.
Mother's Day to your wife and your mom, Mike.
Thank you. I'll pass that along. Same to
Okay,
you.
sounds good. Thank
Thanks,
you.